It's getting crowded at the top of the conference standings for the Bison men's basketball team, competing with two other teams for positioning. With Summit League tournament time drawing near, NDSU could not afford to falter against Oral Roberts Saturday. A strong finish of the first half, with the home team up by 12 at the break. And coming onto your screen, here comes a nice drive and dish by Tyson Ward. The catch and shoot three here from Jared Samuelson would keep them up by that margin. A 13-point lead here at this point. Later on, similar margin, Vinny Shahid off to Rocky Cruiser for the two-handed flush. That's 2 of his 14 on the day. But the Golden Eagles, though, they'd attempt a comeback. This is Max Obmas hitting a 3 with the shot clock winding down, and it's just a 5-point game late in the second half. But check out this series of moves from Shahid. The crossover, the step-back jumper to put it away for the Bison. He had 31 of the day. 83-76 is your final, and the team is back at home tomorrow night. After a stretch in which the NDSU women's basketball team had won 4 of its previous 6 games, the Bison could not add to that success at home Sunday. Facing off against Oral Roberts, the winner would have taken 4th place in the conference with 5 games remaining. NDSU was down by 5 at halftime and forced overtime, but Kenny Joe Lippy on your screen here of Oral Roberts set a Summit League record with 46 points in the game. Riley Nudell led all Bison players with just 22 points and 11 rebounds on the day. The Bison have another game tonight against Purdue Fort Wayne, which as of this broadcast is currently in the first half. We may not yet have ready-to-play weather in Fargo, but the NDSU softball team is already playing games. The Bison took part in the University of South Carolina Classic last weekend, going just 1-3. The team lost its first 2 games against South Carolina and UNCG by a combined 4 runs, but did win Sunday against Southern Illinois 5-2. 4 pitchers saw mound time over the weekend, and offensive standouts included senior shortstop Montana DeCamp and freshman right fielder Des Cardenas. Both hit for an average above 400 in the 4 games. The Bison are now in the early stages of a long road stretch to start the season that will continue in Gainesville, Florida tomorrow morning. Earlier this season, NDSU was picked to finish #1 in the Summit League yet again this year, and South Dakota State and South Dakota are neck and neck in 2nd and 3rd place. In that same light, this weekend marks the first series of the year for the NDSU baseball team. And not only that, the Bison get to spend the upcoming weekend in Hawaii. NDSU will take on the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors for a 4-game series starting tomorrow night at 10:35 p.m. Central Time. The Bison are coming off a 19-24 season and no Summit League tournament appearance in 2019. Most of the team's primary starting 9 and top pitchers from last year are back for this season. NDSU is scheduled for 27 straight games away from Fargo to start the year, weather of course permitting. The baseball team has been picked to finish 4th in the Summit League in the coaches' preseason poll, which would qualify for postseason play this year. Omaha, the defending tournament champion, is picked to finish 2nd behind Oral Roberts this year. The NDSU wrestling team has performed at a high level this season, and fans are running out of chances to see them. On Saturday, NDSU took down Fresno State 28-7 to improve to 4-1 in Big 12 duels. The Bison had 4 ranked wrestlers get individual wins, and McGuire Midkiff of NDSU forced his opponent to forfeit. The team is back home for duels on consecutive days this weekend, hosting 21st ranked Stanford Saturday afternoon and Air Force Sunday afternoon. The Sunday matchup will be Senior Day for 5 NDSU wrestlers. So to come on Bison Information Network News, a final look at our weekend temperatures.